point and click adventure game time. Hopefully this one goes better than the last one we played. The last one we played about that computer that was trying to kill us all the time. Yeah, we weren't very good.
City of love, romance, and dreams. So they say. I used to say it too. But ever since that day, the day of the murder, I've always associated my beloved Paris with death.
Okay, so this is supposed to be a really good point-and-click adventure game. Supposedly it has an amazing story, so I'm interested to find out. Shadow of the Templars. Apparently there's like 5 of these. Oh man. Yeah, the last one we played was really hard. Hopefully this one's not as ridiculous, but I don't think it will be. I need to turn on subtitles for this game if they're available. Alright, enough with the credits right out the gate. Take us time to look at some stuff here. How are my bots doing?
I was at home having a bath when my editor called.
Caller, get your ass over to the Palais Royal now. You got an interview. With Pierre Carchon. Yes, the Pierre Carchon. No photos, so leave your gear at home. He
Very
asked for you
cartoony.
personally. Don't ask me why. Anyhow, this could be big, so if he makes a pass, don't forget. Just smile, say yes, and keep taking notes.
So charming and so very apt. Pierre Carchon was a media king, a national hero, and one of the most infamous adulterers in Europe. He and his wife Imelda were just one step down from royalty. Whoa, I hate mimes, but unless you humor them, they don't
That's
go
creepy.
away.
Silly mime. Dude, he looks
Here
evil.
I was, the palace of the media king and the ice queen. I pressed the doorbell and set in motion a chain of events which would change my life forever.
Yes? What is it?
Madame, my name is Nico Collard. I'm here to see Monsieur Carchon.
Come up, we're on the first floor.
Madame Carchon, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm sure.
The ice queen is certainly living up to her reputation.
That was cold.
Will you be staying for the interview?
Mademoiselle, I know little of my husband's business affairs, and I care even less. I certainly have no intention of watching him pore over yet another pretty little journalist.
Pretty. You're too kind, madame.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright.
Ah, the talented and very beautiful Mademoiselle Collard. Such a pleasure to meet you at last.
Monsieur Carchon, I am honored.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Call me Pierre, please. But I do not flatter you idly. I was a friend of your father. He was a great man.
My father, he never mentioned.
He and I were very close. And then his death. So tragic. I must... Imelda, your damned cat's in my study again.
Uh-oh.
Another Ming vase, I suppose. Excuse me for one moment, my dear girl.
Well, that's the end of him.
You journalists are getting younger each year.
Perhaps it's the rest of the world
She did
getting
it.
older, madame.
His wife hired his wife hired a hitman.
God, what? Monsieur Carchon?
That's suspicious. The mime, huh? Oh, okay. Alright. That is... Okay, the mime was evil. We knew that. We should have known that. I knew that.
He's dead. I must call the police. You'd better stay here.
There was a man. It was the mime. Do you think he...
Well, I believe we can rule out suicide, don't you?
No wonder they called her the Ice Queen. She would have been top of my list of suspects if I hadn't seen the attacker myself. And if I hadn't come across a couple of murders just like this already. One of the most important men in Europe murdered. And here was I, Nico Coulard, alone at the scene of the crime. Should I wait for the cops? Or start my own investigation? It was a no-brainer.
Wait for the cops. Alright. I mean, the wife didn't really seem that sad about it. Move the mouse pointer around the screen to discover areas of interest, which will be indicated by an animating blue circle. When the pointer passes over an object with which you can interact, it will change to an animation icon reflecting the available action. Press the left mouse button to perform that action. Click on the briefcase icon to open your inventory and display the objects that you're carrying. Diary icon to access the diary. Question mark to get the puzzle hints and interface help. Spanner icon to save and restore a game. And adjust settings. Restore a game. That doesn't give me much hope. These icons can be found on the lower section of the screen. See, the last game we played, it's like you could do too many things that were wrong and it would screw you up. I hope we don't find this happening to us.
The bookcase was filled with obscure first editions.
Okay. This dude seems pretty rich. I'm sure he does.
A bust
Have a bunch of
Pierre Cauchon,
first edition
humble
books.
servant of La France.
Okay. So far, I'm digging it. I kind of like it. The animations are nice. Check you out.
Mimes and guns don't usually go together, but I had an idea that this was no ordinary mime.
Yeah, did you
I'd
see his
come across
face?
this murderer before, and written about him. The costume killer, at least that's what I'd called him. Some people hate searching corpses for clues. Me, I'm okay with it. Reminds me of an old boyfriend.
Oh, does it? What do we have here?
In his pocket, I found a ticket stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. Taking the ticket meant I tampered with the evidence. There was no going back now.
Uh-oh.
Cauchon had been shot.
She's an accomplice now. She tampered with evidence. She's in trouble. Whatever. She's a journalist, not a cop. What?
It was the least I could do for the poor fellow. Cauchon had been
yeah, I know. Okay. Nope. Oh, what's this?
It was one of my hair clips. My favorite, in fact. It must have fallen when I was knocked down.
Man, putting evidence at the crime. Jeez. He was trying to frame you. What do we have here?
A small round piece of glass had been cut out of the pane. This was a professional job. I didn't want to cut myself and leave blood on the glass. Call me old-fashioned, but I like to keep my DNA to myself. The killer must have used a ladder to reach the window. He was long gone. Guess he folded that ladder up, popped it in.
How did nobody see that? Kidding me.
Pierre Cauchon again. His eyes seemed to follow me around the room.
I want to bust. That'd be awesome.
The police could turn up at any minute. Somewhere there were clues to the murder, and I needed to find them.
Alright. Well, we're looking. Calm down, lady.
4 table with an antique cloth. Imelda had taste. But hey, with a husband that rich, taste is easy. I reckoned that cloth might just turn out to be useful.
Ooh.
Even my fingernail wouldn't fit into such a small hole.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to find something that does then.
It was a tube of acrylic paint. French ultramarine. Just the color I was after for my bathroom.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Someone is...
Oh?
Young lady, what are you doing? Oh, this paint.
Oddly suspicious.
It's my favorite color.
For God's sake, keep the damn stuff.
Imelda had talent, But I certainly wasn't going to tell her that. Excuse me, madame.
Yes?
Like, either this is like really poor acting on that widow's part, or she's just really that cold that she don't care. I bet you she did it. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we can show her things, or we can talk to her about people.
Why would a mime want to kill your husband?
Pierre had plenty of enemies. Half the husbands in Paris for a start.
I mean, so far I'm pretty impressed with the start of this.
I'm so sorry for your loss, madame.
No, you're not. You're a journalist. Journalists don't feel sorry.
Not true.
We shall see.
Cold. Okay. What about this
Did
dude?
your husband know my father?
I have no idea.
You didn't know him? Thierry Collard.
Pierre knew a lot of people I didn't know, most of them women.
Yeah, I can understand why.
You're upset, madame. Please take this.
That is the lace cloth from the table. What can you be thinking?
Alright.
So, her husband took secret boat trips. Did she really need to see the tickets?
Nah. Okay. How do we back out of
Why
this?
did your husband send for me? What did he want to discuss?
I have no idea. His business was his business.
He never told you anything.
No, and frankly, I preferred it that way. This is quite a scoop for you. I suppose you're already inventing the headlines.
Just because I am a journalist.
Don't patronize me. You're all cut from the same cloth. Do you have any moral sense at all?
We can choose to be good or mean to her.
Yes.
Let's be good.
That's why I do this job.
You do it to see your name in print.
As if. My editor gets the byline, I just do the work.
Well, don't expect my sympathy.
The police will be here soon, madame. Is there anybody
No
you'd like
sympathy.
me to contact? Family, friends?
No, I have no family. Pierre and I were... He was all I had, really. Not much, was it? A dutiful wife. That was my role. He never talked, never let me in.
I know one thing, madame.
What?
If you want to find out who killed your husband, then you let me do the job, not the police.
Why? How do I know I can trust you?
Well, you just kind of have to. Okay, I'll be the good person
Your
again.
husband invited me here today because he needed me. I think he knew somebody wanted to kill him, and he knew I could help.
I doubt it was your database he was after.
You're wrong. I was onto his killers already, I am sure of it. Please, you owe it to him.
I don't know.
All I need is a few more minutes to look around before the police come.
You really do have a moral sense, don't you? I trust so few people. And perhaps Pierre really did think that you could help. Of course it wouldn't have stopped him seducing you too. Here, take this. It's the key to the drawing room next to the library at the end of the hall. It was Pierre's room. I rarely went in there. I couldn't. I was too scared of what I might find.
Thank you. I promise you won't regret this.
What kind of marriage is that? To get out of it. Okay. Pierre Cauchon interview. Relaxing in a bath when I was disturbed by a phone call from my editor, Ronnie. He asked me to interview Pierre Cauchon, media tycoon and serial philanderer. On the case, like a shot. Creepy mime outside the Cauchon's apartment. MME? I wonder if that's supposed to be mime. Cauchon cold as ice. M. Cauchon suave and charming. Living up to his reputation, playing along with his flirtation. The sound of a vase smashing, and M. Cauchon went to investigate a gunshot, a Russian. So this is just the list of our evidence or any information we found. Distraught, yeah, Imelda doesn't trust me. Whatever, okay. Whatever, cool. Jeez, calm down, airplane. I hate it when they do this.
I thought of leaving, but was
I hate it when they fly over my house. Whenever they do that, I need to quickly mute my stuff. What'd you say again?
I thought of leaving, but was sure there was more to find.
Yeah, well, that'd be kind of cold. Check the phone. Oh, don't click on her again.
Madame Cauchon, Please.
Madam, that's what that meant to be.
I was sure.
Madam, not me, not mine.
There was no one I needed to phone.
Okay.
Not until I had solved this case.
Cool. Check out the canvas.
Imelda had talent, but I certainly wasn't going to tell her that. The door was locked.
Yes, don't we have the key though? To use an inventory item on the background object, click on the item and hold the mouse button. Continuing to hold the mouse button, drag the item over a hotspot, release it. Okay.
Now we were getting somewhere.
Alright. You know what? While I'm doing this, there's a game I want to download that I want to play here in a little bit. So I might as well go ahead and do that while I'm doing this. That way it'll be ready. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see, what the heck was it? Here. I can't wait to play Fall Guys. That's what I'll be playing here probably pretty soon. Here, Soviet jump game. It's probably gonna pop up because now it's gotta play. I gotta hit play, but it's gonna, download. Okay, well, it actually is gonna download way quicker than I thought it would. Anyways. Yes, thank you, Steam. Soviet jump game. Just don't launch it, please.
This wasn't the time for me to lie on the sofa doing my Marie Antoinette impression. Though it is very popular at parties, especially with gay guys. Don't ask me why. As expected, the desk was yet another priceless antique. Yawn. The blotter and in tray had clearly been placed with mathematical precision.
What's with the elephant?
Skipped a beat. It was a carved elephant. But not just any carved elephant. It had been made by my father. I knew for certain because in my apartment I had its exact twin, carved into a box he had made. So Carchon had known my father. They really must have been friends. I decided to take the carved elephant. It clearly meant nothing to Imelda.
Cool.
I didn't need a sheet of blotting paper. Not while it was blank.
Not while it was blank. Okay.
I didn't want to take the tray, but I knew that I could use it.
And she's just robbing these people.
I didn't want to...
Okay, well, you don't want to take it, even though you kind of sound like you wanted to. The painting.
The painting showed the Carchons together. In
Really?
love. As the poet said, the past is a different country. Or did I read that in a fortune cookie?
Look at this.
There was the very faintest of clicks. I didn't need the lights on. It was light enough already.
What was that faint click?
Behind the picture was a safe. The safe was locked.
Alright, so we can't do this yet. So we've already looked at everything in this room, I think. What's in here? What's back in here? Yeah, this is back where we came. What about here? Yeah, this is back with the body. What do we have here? We got a key. We got the elephant. We got...
The tube of paint from Imelda's easel. French ultramarine. It was one of my hair clips.
Do you think we could pick
favorite,
it?
In fact, the cloth was embroidered with an unusual symbol. It was a boat ticket stamped when I was a little...
Whatever. No, I think we're about finished with this room. Let's go talk to the widow. Do you have anything to say? Say.
Did you find anything useful?
Yes, I did.
This carving. Do you know anything about it?
It was Pierre's. What does the statue have to do with...
Please, I need to know.
He was given it by a friend. Something to do with Africa.
He never explained any more.
No. But I think it was important to him. Always on display. Why?
It was carved by my father.
Oh, I see. I didn't know.
Just one thing. I know this is going to sound strange, but did your husband ever mention... Did he ever talk to you about a penguin? Or a snowman?
What? I don't understand.
He never mentioned people dressed up as penguins.
Nico, I don't know what you're talking. My dear, you should go before the police arrive. There will be many awkward questions. I am grateful that you stayed. You've been so kind.
Please, call if there is anything I can do. I'd misjudged her.
Good enough.
She had every reason to be
We did it.
Living with a guy like Carchon. From the sound of it, no one and nothing was safe around him. Maybe I should have interrogated the cat after all.
There's a Mavericks game tonight. I'm stoked. Basketball. We're playing basketball. So now we can leave.
There was no one I needed to... I thought of leaving, but was sure there was more to find.
I figured she kind of told us to leave. Uh-oh.
A medieval pageant. Original, no doubt. The tapestry must have cost a fortune.
That looks awesome. I would love to have that for my house. Wait, I can't. There's more things here.
A magnificent antique table.
Aha!
You are just so damn good at this stuff.
So what do we have here?
Instead of comforting Imelda, I was ransacking her flat. Why? Because there was something going on here, and I had to get answers before the cops arrived. And hey, she'd been rude to me, so she had it coming.
So what do we even have here?
A key. Maybe...
Okay, maybe a safe key. Alright, I know. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. I like how smooth all the animations are in this game. It's definitely my kind of style. Like it. Here we go. What do we got here? Of course, I don't know what this has to do with solving the murder here. I mean, you're just kind of searching around their house and not really solving anything.
Artifact. There were strange symbols on its surface. It looked like the printer's blocks I'd made at art school. If there was one thing I'd learned about symbols, they are always important. But these symbols scratched into stone were impossible to read. I needed to find a way of printing them. At least the stone was round. But what could I use for ink? And what could I print on? Sure, I was stealing, but I knew Imelda didn't know about the artifact.
Okay.
And Carchon was past carrying.
Well, we got paint.
I smeared the paint all over the cloth. When I do messy, I really like to put my heart into it. I hoped this was going to help. They don't make lace like that
Okay.
anymore. I wiped the paint-covered cloth over the surface of the stone cylinder. It took me right back to art class at school. And Maurice, my gorgeous art teacher. Such a shame they had to fire him. Ah well. Concentrate, Nico, concentrate. The cylinder, I needed to work out what to do before the paint dried.
So we should probably ask the widow about that, huh?
I didn't need a sheet of blood.
Let's roll it on this. Aha!
Genius.
What does it say?
The roller and the paint worked just as I planned. But what did it say? It was some kind of coded message. It read, sub judice. I may not have learned a lot as a journalist, but that was a term I knew well. It means a legal case that is before the courts. Below it was a sequence of letters that made no sense. I suddenly realized there was a connection between the boat ticket and the coded message.
Really?
The boat ticket was stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. The Conciergerie on the Ile de la Cité, by the river, housed the ancient law codes. So, sub judice could in this case mean literally under the law codes, below the Conciergerie. I was pretty sure
Okay.
I found all I could
I don't know
here.
French.
And besides,
I don't know what's going
all
on.
this opulence was making me pine for my regular life of poverty. This was a huge story. It was also one heck of a puzzle with a lot of pieces missing. But I was going to crack it. And if I could just remember the name of that fancy prize you get for being an ace journalist, I was definitely going to win it this time.
Yeah, she's totally doing this for her own selfish reasons. Okay. Yeah, we got the imprint, we got the coded message. What about this door? Locked.
Locked. Not surprising, really.
Alright. So now that we know the coded message, we've taken it.
Rolling out the painted it read.
Yes.
Rolling
So
it.
we need to leave and go to the courts then. Do you have anything to say? Well, first, can we even leave?
Imelda,
Okay,
I
whatever.
will do everything I can to find the killer. Thank you, And if the police ask, don't worry.
You were never here.
Sub judice was the key. I decided to head straight for the quayside on the Ile
Okay.
de la Cité. If there was a way of getting under the conciergerie, it would have to be from there.
Alright, making progress.
Canchon wasn't the type for messing about on the river. He was up to something down here. Something that got him killed. I wasn't leaving yet. I had a hunch there was more to find. The fence wouldn't move.
Alright. We don't have anything that we could, pry any of the bars away.
This fence wouldn't move.
Way to go. What do we have here?
The cross looked familiar. I'd seen it before. It was embroidered on the lace cloth I'd picked up at Carchon's apartment. I knew I was on the right track.
Still nothing, huh?
I tried pushing the fence, but it wouldn't. A strange pair of locks stopped the latches from releasing the gate.
Oh, a puzzle, alright. Oh, so the latch, oh, I can do this. Okay, watch this. I'm good at these kind of puzzles. Okay, no. Oh, shit. Hold on. No. Aha, we're making some progress here. All right.
One down. One to go.
All right. Okay. Huh. That's a close one. No cigar. All right. Let's try this again. Move that back. No, we need to get this thing over some. So we got to move that over. Take that. Do this. Do this. Move that over. Open that up. Do that. This is a good one. Let's try this little maneuver. No. All right.
Nothing like a good convent education for honing your lockpicking skills.
Those are pretty tough. And it just plops off. So we actually didn't go up there, but who cares? What's in here?
For a room full of junk, that was one very sophisticated lock system. This place was definitely fishy, in more ways than one. Oops.
Well, there's something under it, so.
An old shell case. I wondered what that was doing there.
Well, it was obviously there after somebody shot at something.
The words sinister and Dexter were carved on either side. Now any good convent girl like me knows the old Roman for left, right. But what did it mean here? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
I have no idea.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. No handle. Nothing obvious.
Yeah, well, I mean, because there's no handle. Okay.
I really didn't want to pull the fence
hate
back
locks
up
in- like
and
that
risk
anyways.
trapping myself in this place.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go up the stairs, see what's up.
I wasn't leaving yet. I had a hunch there was more to find.
Okay. Well, we don't have the
The
hand.
cross looked familiar. I'd seen it before.
Well, maybe we do. Maybe we do. Okay. Maybe go back. This wouldn't happen to be it, would it?
Mystery solved. Carchon's stone cylinder slotted into the hole.
How
with
convenient.
A satisfying click.
With a satisfying click. Okay. Sinister Dexter. So we're looking for SD. Sinister Dexter, Sinister, Sinister, Dexter, Sinister, Sinister. Sinister. Sinister.
A satisfying click told me I turned.
Dexter.
Another click.
Sinister. Sinister. Dexter. Sinister, Sinister.
I love the sound of locks clicking open.
You like that, Asmer? Search around. Uh-oh.
Oh my god. The slab came down with a hell of a force.
Spikes from the ceiling stick out and the ceiling starts coming down. Some Indiana Jones shit.
With nothing to hold it up, the cross dropped back down again. If I was going to get a closer look at the panel, I'd have to find a way of keeping the cross up.
Why don't you show it your boobies? Okay, how do we keep...
The
What
brass
is this?
case was smooth
Oh, the
and
case.
perfectly round.
The tweezers ain't gonna work. She looks at you. Okay. So what's this?
The panel would... Lifting the cross closed the entrance door and also opened some kind...
No.
This wouldn't hold the cross up. But I needed to use something sturdier.
Okay, let's go back to the other room then. Oh, wait, hold on. I just saw that. There's a placemat.
Ut lex vel ut next sumito. To the law or unto death submit. I guess these people didn't believe in liberté, égalité, or fraternité. Yes, I'll admit it. I was a swot at school. I also wore lipstick and the nuns never knew.
We can't take it. Whatever. Can we carry this thing in there?
Moving the skiff would only damage it more.
Well, I mean, you still need to hold,
I'd
use
wreck
to
the
hold something
skiff.
up.
Not that it was particularly seaworthy anyway.
What about this? The door.
I really didn't want to pull the fence back up and risk trapping myself in this place.
Okay, there's gotta be something out here then. What about you?
The cross looked familiar.
Yeah, obviously. Can we pry it out? The tweezers? Nope. What about you? Can we pull these open now? Nope.
This fence... I wasn't leaving you.
What about this one?
The fence...
Okay, so what do we gotta find something to hold this thing up.
I
We
wasn't-
obviously can't leave. Is there anything I'm missing? What's with the vent? Is there anything I'm not seeing in here? To hold it up. Let's just try some items. See, it looks like it'd be heavy. I mean, she says she wants something sturdier than a paper clip. The rag? No, of course not. We still got 2 of these keys, but what's the point?
No. No.
The brass casing ain't gonna do nothing.
The panel wouldn't.
Can we take the mat now? Okay, whatever. Nope. Back. There's gotta be something we're missing here. Pull the dang boat.
Moving the skiff would only.
Who cares? Yeah. What a pickle.
The cross looked.
Use this on it. Use a paperclip. No. Use the brass casing on it. Nothing.
The cross looked familiar. I'd seen it before.
Obviously. Huh. Do we do anything with the panel again? Panel now? Can we take it back?
I removed the stone cylinder.
Okay, well that's helpful. I wonder if the cylinder does it. Oh, okay. That's what we needed.
The stone cross was propped up.
I don't know how
Now
exactly
I was
that
getting somewhere.
worked. And I guess maybe at the base, I don't know.
I touched the slot. Nothing bad happened, which was good. I've always been attached to my fingers. This slot was designed for something specific. But what?
Well, I mean, we pushed it, didn't we? Shell casing?
Shame. The shell case was too wide. No way would I be able to fall.
Yeah, we propped the door open for a reason now. You really don't want to use the paper clip on those? No?
No.
Ticket? Like this key? No? Alright.
I took the stone cylinder.
Yeah, now the door open because it's not propped up. We gotta go find something to prop the door, or to push it or something. Obviously it did something. Let's see. Can we leave? Oh, wait. Look at this.
The cross looked familiar.
Use the stone cylinder on it. See what it does. Nothing? So, I mean, it really sounded like she used it. Like she pushed the button, but maybe not.
This fence. I wasn't.
Yeah, we can't leave yet. I mean, that's all we really have to work with here, so we just gotta figure it out. We really can't break off a piece of this this little dinghy here. And my neighbor's kids are sound like they're having a lot of fun outside. Okay. Prop it back up, and we'll check this out again.
I touched the slot, which was good. I've always been attached to my fingers. This slot was designed for something specific.
I mean, I really want to say it has something to do with her elephant here.
No.
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 No. No.
Really?
Shane, the shell case was...
You think, I mean, you would think it was the cylinder then, right? So we probably got to prop it up with something else, right?
I took the stone...
Yeah, I bet we got to prop it up with something else. Have we tried using the elephant to prop it? What? I mean, seems like something you could at least try. Use the shell casing. Can it prop it up? There we go. Use the shell casing to prop it. There we go. Now we come over here with the cylinder. Okay.
which was good. This slot.
There we go.
Behind the old walls, I could hear some kind of mechanism groaning into life, but whatever had been triggered had now jammed. The gap was too thin for me to get a grip. I needed something thin enough to prise the door open.
We got keys. We get. You want these?
I was going to need something.
No. No. Oh crap. Oh, so how are we gonna do this? So we can't pry the door open. We're gonna need to go back and get some wood from the boat. Let's see. Let's see if it'll let us do that.
I removed the...
Because obviously we don't have anything else we can stick in that slot, so that's gotta be the stone cylinder.
Moving the skiff would...
But I wanted... Can we like break a piece? That stinks. I do not know.
The slab was too heavy for me.
Yeah, you need something to pry it up with. Problem is we don't have any more items. See, I can do this with the shell casing. And even if I did it with something else, like the shell casing still wouldn't help me pry open that door. So I assume that the shell casing has to go here. And then we know what goes here. It has to be a very specific. So then, what can we use to pry this open?
No.
So what happens if we pull this out now?
I removed the shell. The cross didn't drop back down. Some kind of mechanism was holding it up.
Okay, how does that help us?
The gap was too thin for me to get a grip. I needed something thin enough to prise the door open.
Is this somehow going to be the shell casing?
The gap was too narrow. I needed something flatter to work into it.
You mean like the ship
The gap was
with
I
the
needed something
the boards?
full of-
What happens if we use the shell casing on this now?
Shane.
What happens? Okay, the whole thing comes crashing down here. Okay. What about this?
Ut lex.
We don't want that. Will you please, like, drag the thing so it gets damaged, and then we can steal a board from it and pry that thing open?
Moving the skiff would open. I really didn't want to pull the ferry.
I'm lost. It's gonna be something crazy, too.
I touched which was
Alright, it moved a little. So what do we do? There's nothing else in this room.
the gap I needed.
We can take the shell.
I removed the shell.
I would think it would be the frickin' cylinder. Okay. We need something, but she
No.
says we need something flat. Which I would think would be a board, but okay.
No.
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 No. No. No.
Hmm. Is there anything else?
No way would I be. The cross didn't drop back down. Some kind of mechanism was holding it up.
Hmm.
No.
I just love how she says that. No. Can we do anything with this mat? What is the purpose of this mat? The elephant? No. Oh, man. There's not really a point in messing with the dial again. There's nothing out here.
The cross looked.
Can we not, like, beat the shell against it? Okay, didn't do crap. I mean, we're very limited on what we can do here, and I just can't. I'm completely failing.
I wasn't leaving.
I'm failing to see what it is they're wanting me to do here.
Moving the skiff would.
It seems like it'd be obvious, but for some reason it's not obvious. Like break it off a piece of this or something. Seems a little strange. Go back. What's with the dial? Does this do anything at this point? Yes, okay, it does absolutely nothing. Alright. What about this? Search this.
The slab was...
Yes, we know. Push this. I have no clue.
This wouldn't hold. I needed to...
Whatever. I mean, if we could only get something to like take care of this right here. Wait, I guess we have to.
Remove the shell case.
We have to find something for this. Because that's the point. That's the whole point of being able to hold this down with the cylinder too. Because you want to put the cylinder in here. I need to figure out something else to put there. So then,
I touched the slot.
I just don't have anything that I can put in there. And it doesn't want the shell because it's just too wide.
The shell case was too wide.
You really just can't stick a key or nothing in there? It's weird how the mat kind of goes out of commission. You really gonna sit there and be like, nah, I can't do that?
Nothing bad happened, which was good. No.
Okay. So we can come over here, we can get the cylinder.
I took the
Since the cylinder is the only item we have that'll actually, we can stick in there. Man, this is a hard game already. Already confusing the hell out of me. We only have like a few screens here and I'm already getting messed up. Lock that in place. I feel like we're just missing one very important item that I can't find.
I touched this, which was good.
And now this cracks the other door. But we don't have any way to pry it open. You would think it's because you put the cylinder here and you put something else in there. But I don't know. I don't have any more items.
Thin for me to get a grip. I needed something thin enough to prise the door open.
I still say you should go and get a board off the boat in the previous room, but what do I know? Really? I feel like there's an item I'm missing. Is there any help over here? Okay, yeah, what do we have on the diary? What's going on here? Yeah, it's all about the stone cylinder, so we definitely need the stone cylinder here. We just can't get it. Use the stone cylinder with the door. What happens? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Pull out the shell. Reset everything.
I removed the shell.
There's got to be some item we're missing somewhere. Like, I feel like it's got to do with that boat, but I don't know. Okay, absolutely nothing. Come on, just get a block of wood.
Not that it was particularly seaworthy anyway. It was almost as if the fence was intended to double as a... skiff would only damage it more.
That's what you want to do, though.
The artifact? The brass case was smooth and perfectly round.
Which serves very little purpose.
It was one of my hair clips.
I haven't
I
used
thought
this
so,
for
in
anything.
fact.
What is the point of this item? Why do we have the hair clips?
No. No.
No.
I'd already...
Okay.
The panel was firmly closed.
Yes. Right click on the mat.
Ut?
So I guess there's a right click and a left click for a lot of these
The
things.
cross looked familiar. I'd seen it before.
Yeah, outside. Okay, so I wonder if we go outside to that where that cross was and try using the cylinder with it.
The cross looked familiar.
Yeah, obviously. So I feel like we need to. What's gonna happen is that thing probably opens up whenever we push this in, but then that shuts this door here. Okay, right click on this. What do we have here?
A round slot precisely carved into the stonework.
Okay, well that's not too helpful. Right click on this. What does it say about this?
A hidden door. This was getting interesting. Shame the mechanism jammed. I was going to have to find a way to prise it open.
No, you are going to have to find a way to prise it open, I guess. I just feel like there should be something else that goes in the slot.
No way would I be able... A door made... They normally are.
Okay, tell me something I need to know here.
A hidden door.
That is not what I was looking for.
The gap was too thin for me to get a grip. I needed something thin enough to prise the door open.
I wish we could get out of here. I feel like that has a big thing to do with it. If we have this thing pushed in.
I removed it.
I can't believe they're really going to sit there and tell me this has nothing to do.
Next, sumito. To the law or unto death, submit.
You know, this is going to sound lame, but I'm looking this shit up. Freaking... Huh. Hold on, hold on. No, this can't be right. This can't be right. I've been doing what apparently they say I'm supposed to do. No way. So I'm really supposed to use the shell casing on this door. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't believe you. There's no way.
I touched, which was good.
Okay. There's but no way. There's but no way.
The gap what I needed.
Yes, we need something to prise the door open with, and we're gonna get it right here, as it says.
I removed the shell.
Try it again.
The gap was too. I needed something thinning. The gap was too narrow.
Yeah, that's supposed to be what works here.
The gap was too narrow. I needed something flatter to work into it.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. I think I read that wrong. But now I'm even like slightly more confused. So we put the shell case on the ground on the mat. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Hey Tim Riff, how's it going, man? I'm fixing to switch over to another game. This is a point and click adventure game, and as I'm figuring out, I'm just probably bad at these things. So we're supposed to put the shell casing down there, and it's supposed to get crushed, right? Is this what I'm doing here? And then put that here. Let's see.
No way would I be.
Okay.
I took the stone cylinder.
Okay, so now we got to pick up the shell again, right? Nope. What am I doing? Go pick up the shell, so it should be crushed.
The stone slab had flattened one end of the shell.
Okay, so what was the purpose of that? We needed to pry a door open. Oh yeah, I bet it's been tough. You got about a day and a half more to go. I'm assuming, yeah. God dang, 16 hours, man. You need a nap. You need to go to bed. You need to go to bed. Yeah, we're supposed to pry this door open, and we're supposed to do it with a burnt shell casing or a bent shell casing. That don't make a whole lot of sense. We'll see how this works out here. And use the cylinder with this hole. Okay, and now for some reason,
I removed the shell case.
oh man, that's a bummer. Oh, you're in Texas? Have fun spending like 8 hours getting out of Texas. The hardest part about any road trip through Texas is getting through Texas. And there are some parts that are just boring. I don't know how that even worked. Come on.
Another good use for a shell case. Another secret room. Somebody had something to hide. But was it what I was looking for?
Okay, that was crazy. Now this is a heck of a secret room.
Wow. Through the darkness, I could see that this was a stateroom. But for what purpose? And how did it tie in with Marchand?
Maybe the Wi-Fi at the hotel you're at stinks. I don't know. Let's save this game. We're going to switch over to Soviet Jump King. Game saved. Get out of this. We can completely get rid of that image.